The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-tech Special Forces Unit
And guys, good evening po sa inyo lahat. Again, this is Sheila Shinmeo Gaming. Welcome to our stream. So, ito guys, continuation to ng ating Metal Gear Solid 1 stream. Sana guys, favor naman, sana malike and share nyo po yung stream. Yung simpleng pag-share po ng stream, sobrang laking bagay po. Shoutout kayo ako sa mga kay Dean Martin, kay Danilo, kay Carlos. Ayan. Good evening sa inyo lahat guys.
Decoy Octopus, Master of Disguise.
At saka kay At saka kay Eman yan, good evening. Uy, thank you so much, Rian, sa pag-share. Grabe. First sharer of the night, si Rian. Thank you so much, Rian, sa pag-share, ha. Uy, shoutout kay August, good evening. Uy, fan ka din pala ng Tenchu. Nakapag-stream ako ng Tenchu before. Yung Tenchu na pang PS1. Shoutout kay Arnel, good evening. Uy, thank you so much pa 200 stars coming from Rian. Grabe, natuwa naman ako doon. Grabe. Thank you so much, Rian. Ha. Salamat sa pa 200 stars. Yan, pabuhay naman ng 200 stars. Thank you. Nano ako doon, grabe, sobrang papasalamat ako. Uy, salamat. Ayun pala si Miss Jenica, kailan kaya siya ulit makakapag-stream? Para maka-drop by din ako sa stream niya. Ayan. Para makita din natin yung mga classmates natin. Para makita din natin yung mga classmates natin. Shoutout kay Ongski. Bait to no si Mom J. Si Miss J. Ay, sa March 10? Okay lang. 3 days from now. At least, finally, na ulit si Miss Jenica. Makakapag-stream na siya ulit, kaya makaka-drop by na ulit ako. Finally. Kahit matagal yan, aabangan natin yan, Matik. Yung pala, tawag nito, gusto ko sana manood nung Dirty Laundry, kaso nga lang, napagod ako nung mga nakaraan. Duck Station, yung emulator. 2 streams pala! 2 streams siya every bali isang panghapon at saka isang pang madaling araw. Yon, drop by ako. Sorry! Dirty linen pala. Sensya na. My bad. Ako kasi minsan namamali ako kapag multitasking galore. Sensya. Ayun guys, kayo, in-urge ko kayo na manood kayo ng Dirty Linen sa TFC. Libre lang yan guys, I want TFC. Yan, endorsed na rin. O, diba, libreng endorsement. Sa kasi, sa Netflix. Siyempre, Netflix nga may bayad diba? Yan, yung mga Disney Plus may bayad. Yung I want TFC, libreng-libre lang yan. And sana makanood kayo guys.
And then going undercover to investigate the mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied.
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah.
Well, back then, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
But
you better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja? Too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Shoutout kay Jella, good evening. Advice ko pa din sa iba pa rin kapag I want TFC. Mas maganda kapag I want TFC kasi sakto dun matututukan nyo agad yun hanggang episode 1.
Colonel, where's Naomi?
I'm right here, Snake. What is it?
Oh, nothing. Forget it.
Strange.
Snake, by now those terrorists have finished their launch preparations. Stop wasting time.
Oy, Jerry! Good evening! Ayan guys, sana ma-like and follow din po natin si Sketchy Jerry. Uy, thank you so much sa pag-share, Jerry, ah. Grabe, tutuwa ako kay Jerry. Kahit minsan lang nakaka-drop sa stream, nakakapag-share. Thank you so much. Good evening sa'yo. Kamusta ganap? Thank you, Jerry. Oo nga, stealth mission eh. Sayang, sana napanood mo, Jerry, yung first na stream ko nito. Palagi akong patay. Stealth mission eh. Shoutout kay Kevin Vitalicio, yan. May Pogi Pro Max nang nag-drop by sa stream, yan. Saka si Rian. Dalawa silang Pogi Pro Max. Thank you sa pag-drop by, Kevin. Oh, hindi rin kasi yan. May mga times sa biglaan yan. So, ganda rin may ipon na tubig pag ganyan.
Zack. This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends? Listen, they agree. How dare you kill my friends? Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural
Uy,
world
pagaling,
fast,
Jerry!
which is
Get
no
well
longer
soon.
needed.
Ano ba yan?
Sometimes
Lagnat,
they even
ubo,
attack
sipon.
wounded foxes.
Pero ayun,
You
get
were the
well
one in
soon.
the M1 tank?
At saka kain ka ng
Must have been a
orange.
tight fit for
Ayan.
a big boy like you.
Uy, thank you so much for 200 stars. Grabe.
But
Para sa RE4. Ay, matik yan, Rian. Mag-RE4 remake tayo. Ayan.
the Ravens and I were
Matik
testing to
yan.
see what kind
I-ano nyo na yan,
of
guys.
The
Gumawin na
judgment is
i-release ang
decided.
RE4 remake.
The
Yan,
Ravens
sa mga
say
stream
you
natin.
are a
Yan.
true warrior.
Ano pa, Jella? Last week pa ng March.
I can't move. The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy adversary. You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics?
Yeah, I know it. Must be a real threat in the muck-duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if there is iron in your words.
Uy, shoutout kay kay Joshua, saka kay Dab, saka kay Jonald. Ay, sige, Jella, don't worry. Bago tayo mag-RE4 na remake, mag-RE4 muna ako na original. Ayan. Ay, waiting ka din, Rian. Nice. Oo, kapag sa main release, go lang. Tapos na. Ano pa? Tao to, this one pa si Psycho Mantis eh. Tapos na. Ay, oo! Yung ano din. Kaya nga sabi ko nung nakaraan na sobrang kunat ni Sniper Wolf eh. Mas makunat pa kina Salazar, kina Sadler at saka kina eh. At saka yung helicopter sa RE4, mas makunat pa si Sniper Wolf dun eh. Shoutout kay Irmao. Thank you so much kay Jay sa kay Joshua sa pag-share. Yun, maraming salamat. Shoutout kay Irmao. Good evening. Uy, get well soon, Irmao. Uy, saka nandito na rin si Sir Jimmy. Grabe. Another Pogi Pro Max member yan si Sir Jimmy. Thank you sa pag-drop Sir Jimmy. Good evening. Shoutout po sa 17 Trillion Live viewers natin dyan, guys. Don't forget to like and share our stream. Pati yung torture scene, tapos na yon. Yung kay Ocelot. Tapos na yun. Oo nga, bilis nga eh. Thank you sa advice, Eman. Thank you, Ongski. Thank you, Eman. Uy, thank you so much, Matthias, for the 50 stars. Thank you, thank you. Uy, di ba merong Dead by Daylight sa cellphone? Install ako riyan. Tapos, sabihan ko kayo. Nag-ano ba? Nagda-Dead by Daylight din ba si Miss Jen? Ay, sana makasama natin Dead by Daylight. Install ako sa phone. Sige, no problem. PC? Nasa magkano ba sa Steam yun? Alam ko yung Dead by Daylight binibili sa Steam eh.
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world. But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake. Take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss. You are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
What is it?
I-focus siya sa goals. Okay lang yun. Understandable naman yun. Kasi, ang taping naman kasi talaga puyapan. Di ba, puyatan? So, oo nga eh. Yung Hogwarts eh. Kasong mahal naman nung Hogwarts. Sobrang mahal naman nung game.
He was a master of disguise.
Gross part.
He
Okay,
copied
Raven.
his subjects down to the blood.
Check ko nga kung magkano Dead by Daylight.
So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself. But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death. But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself. Snake, in the natural world, there's no such thing as boundless slaughter. There's always an end to it. But you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end.
Grabe.
Step you take
Pinagtutukan
is
ng
paid to the
Raven.
corpses
Ang
of
gore
your
nga.
enemies. Their souls will haunt you forever.
Never pa ako nakapag-stream nun, Dead by Daylight. Hindi ko pa kasi alam gameplay nun eh.
Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
Snake, it's me.
Master.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest.
What?
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
Grabe, spicy Naomi. Kaya pala yung heart attack, yung sunod na heart attack, una yung sa DARPA chip, tapos yung, di ba nagkaroon ng pangalawa ulit? Masyadong questionable. Ano ba yung mga naglalaro nun, Rian? Mga western ba? Ano? Hello, Truwong! Shoutout to you. Good evening. Good evening day, Golden. Oo nga, Eman eh. Kasi hanggang Disto to eh. Gulat nga ako, haba pala ng Metal Gear Solid eh. Parang ano ba yon, Valorant? Yung Dead by Daylight. May nakita akong ano, nag-i-stream yan, pero westerner siya. Sikat na sikat sa ano yan eh, sikat na sikat sa US yan eh, yung Dead by Daylight. Tapos yung character niya, palaging yung, parang kamukha ni, ni Freddy Krueger, yung character niya. Basta nanonood lang ako dati. Nakita ko lang din before. Thank you sa advice. Alam ko may mga RE characters din dun eh. May nakita din kasi ako nung gumamit, mga RE characters sa Dead by Daylight 3 yan. Pati si Nemesis, andun din. Uy, thank you sa support, Aya. Uy, grabe si Aya, 9 months sa supporter na Sheila Mio Gaming. Grabe, thank you so much, Aya, ha.
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
Uy, grabe si Sir Jimmy, 9 months na din. Ay, thank you, Sir Jimmy. Pares pala kayo ni Aya, 9 months na rin. Thank you so much. Ay, si Pyramid Head. Yan, naalala ko yan si Pyramid Head. Isa sa mga sa mga nakita ko din sa Date by Daylight. Naano ko lang din kasi yon, may mga nag-i-stream din kasi na minsan ko. Ayun, Resident Evil pala. Pati pala The Ring, kasama. Ay, sabi na Sir Jimmy, sino daw interested maging next K-pop idol dyan, oh. Mag-apply na daw. YG Entertainment in the Philippines, Sir Jimmy. Oh, kinukuha nila market ng Pilipinas. Not bad, not bad. Since marami namang mga Pilipino ang K-pop fans, so why not get a Filipino artist, diba? Para maging K-pop artist. Why not? Malakas pa si Sadako doon.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
Oo, for nostalgia, okay din si Chucky. Yung basta yung mga sino pa ba? Basta yung mga yung mga nasa film data na mga horror. Ayan, for the nostalgia, pwede nyo isama. Sina Freddy Krueger, sina Jason Voorhees. Oh, sakto guys, yung mga mag-a-apply, na-post na daw ni Sir Jimmy sa Sheila Mio Gaming Group. Yung mga gusto mag-apply na K-pop dyan. Marami yan. Maraming Pilipino mag-a-apply dyan, Sir Jimmy. Malawak ang K-pop community sa Pilipinas, kaya sure ako marami mag-a-apply dyan. Oy, shoutout kay David Christopher, good evening. Yun, Pogi Pro Max member din yan si David. Meron bang bagong movie si Chucky ngayon? Pati yung mga movie. Sa movie talaga sila kumukuha, no? Kasi nga naman malawak yung fanbase ng mga movie characters. Meron palang bago nun, Chucky. Ang alam kong Chucky yung luma eh.
Snake, I did it!
You got past security?
Bingo!
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
Damn.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Bakit ganon? Si Chucky ginawang AI robot. Parang ang layo sa original. Oo nga, napakawalang kwenta. Di ba ang story ni Chucky is parang manika siya, tapos parang may sumanib yata sa kanya na na ghost ng isang masamang tao. Parang ayun. From cult Chucky to nerd Chucky. AI Chucky. Shoutout kay Alberto. Oy, sige lang Rian, go lang, charge ka lang. Sige. Paano mo nasabi, Sir Jimmy? Si Chucky similar kay Joker? Jason versus Freddy, no? Gawan ulit ng spin-off. Pwede. Ayan, may post sa Jimmy sa group. Yun, mga gustong sumali ng ng K-pop, K-pop audition. Si Megan, yun ang nakita ko, yung Megan, yung manika, para siyang Android siya na ginawa para sa ganun hindi malungkot yung bata. Parang ganun yung starting yata ng story ng Megan. Yun. Tapos ang creepy nga lang nung story ng Megan kasi parang instead na tulungan niya yung bata, parang naging horror yata yung movie. Yung movie kasi instead na mapabuti siya magkaroon ng friend, kasi parang napasama pa siya dahil doon kay Megan. Ang creepy, no? Parang ang creepy nung dating ni Megan. Parang, ewan ko, nakikreepyhan ako kay Megan. Ayoko kasi ng mga realistic dolls talaga. Uy, shoutout kay Master Chief, good evening. Saka kay Kurt De Assis, good evening. Ay, wow! Isang buong week mo nila, Rockert. Okay lang yun, normal yun kasi daming trial and error sa Metal Gear. Kasi parang in trial pa lang yata si Megan, no? Kaya siya nagkaroon ng loophole yung program. Di ako mahilig sa K-pop eh. Si Luke Skywalker, yan, kilala ko. Si Luke Skywalker. Yung anak ni Darth Vader. Oo nga, mas natandaan ko na nung sinabi mong si Luke Skywalker. Siyempre, yan, Star Wars yan. Ganda story ng Star Wars. At saka cute si Baymax, 'di ba? Though di ko pa nga lang napapanood yung movie niya. Ano yun, David? Hoax yun. Search nyo na lang sa Facebook o kaya sa Google. Hoax yun actually. Nakita ko na. Kaya di ko rin masyadong ino-open up kasi ayun nga, hoax nga siya. Alam nyo naman, may mga ang media minsan ginagawang nilalagyan ng masyadong kulay o kaya nilalagyan ng dagdag. Kunyari, bigyan ko example. Nagkatitigan lang ng masama.
Did you find it?
Yung kwento ng isa nagsampalan, yung isa naman nagsuntukan na pala yung mga ganun.
But I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
I Am Robot ni Will Smith. Ano yung bagong movie lang ni Will Smith? Hindi ko rin alam. Siguro yung K-pop music, sikat siya sa mga kabataan, sa mga 20 years old and below. Kasi ewan ko, maraming mga bata ang fan ng K-pop eh. Wala rin ako maintindihan sa lyrics. Siguro kapag yung mga K-pop fans, sige nga, kung fan nga kayo ng K-pop, kantahin nyo nga, dapat with full lyrics. So syempre, sa tingin ko, maraming hindi makakakanta nun. Hindi rin nila makakanta yung lyrics. Ay, di ko pa napapanood yung iRobot, Aya. Uy, fan ka din pala, David. Guys, hoax yung nagnakaw ng merchant. Hoax yun, kalokohan yun. Search na lang sa Facebook yung true story. Hindi yun, walang pagnanakaw na naganap dun. Oo, yung iba nakikihype lang. Parang yung pamangkin ko. Para yung pamangkin ko, nakikihype lang. Gusto magkolekta ng ganito, nagkokolekta ng album, nagkokolekta ng... Pinagsasabihan ko, kasi ito guys, meron akong pamangkin, fan ng K-pop, pinagsasabihan ko siya, sabi ko sa kanya, paggastos ka lang ng mga bagay na worth pagkagastosan. Gagastos ka lang ng mga bagay na talagang kailangan mo. Bago ka gumastos ng pera, isipin mo muna, kailangan ko ba talaga to o hindi. Bibili siya kasi nakita lang niya na merong isa siyang friend sa Facebook na bumili ng lanyard, na bumili ng ID holder, na bumili ng album, bumili na din siya. Sabi ko, pinagsabihan ko pamangkin ko na, huwag kang kagastos ng album. Yung mga yan, mayayaman na yung mga K-pop idol na yan eh. Kung fan ka talaga, ipakita mo na yung pagiging fan mo, panoorin mo na lang yung YouTube nila. At least, para dumami yung view nila. O kaya kung gusto mo ng picture, mag-check ka na lang din sa sa Google. So, again guys, tinuturuan ko yung, hindi naman ako naninira ng fandom. Nirespeto yung pamangkin ko dahil fan siya ng K-pop, pero tinuturuan ko siya na gumastos ng pera wisely, na wag maging gastador kasi hindi naman kami mayaman in the first place, diba? Ganun talaga, Aya. Oo, ganun talaga. Nagkaroon ng visual media, no? Oh, 'di ba? After 5 years, may bago na naman trend. Ano yung trend before? Bago nagkaroon ng K-pop, merong mga banda, yan yung mga MYMP, Sponge Cola, mga ganyan-ganyan. Tapos bago 'yon, nagkaroon ng Mexican novela. Alam niyo naman 'di ba 'yon, yung mga Mexican telenovela na sobrang grabe yung mga scenes na actually, kaya nagiging toxic, maraming mga nanay nagiging toxic dahil sa Mexican telenovela kasi grabe yung mga scenes dun eh. Nalala ko dati, nanay ko laging galit dahil sa may mga nangyayaring scene sa Mexican novela nun na sobrang grabe, na na-absorb ng Philippine drama, ayun. Tapos eventually, nagkaroon ng mga Chinese drama, and then eventually, nagkaroon ng mga Korean, tapos Netflix, so American drama, mga ganun. Yun, isang example yung Marimar. Diba, yung mga ganyan, yung inungudgud sa putik si Marimar. Siyempre, magagalit ka eh. As a viewer, ma-enrage ka sa gumawa nun. So ngayon, yung galit mo dun sa gumawa kay Marimar nun, may ibabaling mo ngayon sa mga tao sa bahay. Yung mga ganun.
It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Chernobyl, Russia?
No. There's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion? That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox-Die vaccine in our demands.
Fox-Die? It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox-Die was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the Genome Soldier's brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Galukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours!
What about your promise to Colonel Galukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream. But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the ArmsTech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the President was talking about. It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got one of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that?
Damn!
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Ay, oo, David. Agree ako dyan sa sinabi mo. Ayoko naman manlait, kaso nga lang, ano naman, majority actually. Majority ng mga sikat na Pinoy rap ngayon, kung hindi abot sa babae, abot sa paggamit ng drugs. Mga ganon, kumbaga parang parang trashy, ang cheap. Ganun yung dating. Ayun, I'm not gonna lie, kasi syempre nakakarinig ako. Example, yung mga kanta ni Skusta, ganyan. Kumbaga parang, seryoso? Sikat yung mga ganyang kanta ngayon, lala. Pero ako lang naman to, hindi kasi talaga ako fan ng ganun eh. Shoutout kay, kay Makmak. Sabi ni David, hip-hop ngayon is more like garbage music with those track and mumble rap. Oo nga eh. Ayoko sana isipin ng gano'n, kaso ganun talaga eh. Alayo na yung mga rap. Way back Francis M. Way back yun kina Glock 9. Yan yung mga maayos pa eh. Kaso nga lang yung ngayon, sad to say, garbage music nga. Hindi naman lahat majority ng mga Pinoy, ng mga Pinoy rap. Oo, ganun. Na-chismis pa si Talia na may putok. Kasi mukhang hindi naliligo eh, no? Hindi ako fan ni Talia. Never ako naging fan ng Marimar. Nalalaos na hip-hop and R&B. Well, sad to say, oo. Kasi tignan nyo, sino ba yung R&B prince and princess? Si Kyla at saka si JR. Diba? Hindi naman na sila active ngayon. Even si Chris Brown. Wala na ring ingay si Chris Brown ngayon. Kaya, na ngayon eh, pop music na ang ngayon eh. Ang sikat eh. Yan, pop, K-pop, yan, yung mga ganyan. Yun lang ang gusto ko sa sa Marimar, si Pulgoso. Wala nang iba. yun lang talaga. Pinakaayaw ko is si Mau ni Shanty Dop. Hindi ko alam yun, David eh. Hindi ko kilala yung mga rapper ngayon, David. Hindi ako masyadong familiar. Basta ganito, wala akong kilalang rapper pero nakakarinig ako ng mga rap music na ngayon, yung sikat ngayon. Nako, ang trashy. Sabi ni Ongski, toxic na rap ngayon, ang rap puro badoy. Badoy saka yun nga, actually, in-explain na David kanina, about sa mga babae, about sa paggamit ng drugs, about sa pagiging pakul kunyari, hindi naman Oo, okay pa yung kay Francis M. Okay pa yun. Pero hindi ako fan ni Francis M, hindi rin ako fan ni Glock 9. Pero mas appreciated ko pa yung rap nila, lalo yung kay Glock 9 kasi yung kay Glock 9 maganda yung message ng rap ni Glock 9. At saka si Easy Meal, at least si Easy Meal kahit sabihin mo may isang part doon na mali, mas okay na yung kay Easy Meal kasi about pagiging proud sa Pilipino yung rap ni Easy Meal eh. Nako, Ongski, agree. Very, very agree. At saka yung mga nakikita ko sa mga music video nila, kasi minsan yung pamangkin ko kasi nanonood ng mga kanta ng mga sikat na mga Pinoy rap songs ngayon. Parang tingin nila sa mga babae, parang object. Parang sabi ko, ha? Ganun yung mga rap songs yun. Tingin nila sa mga babae, mga object. Basta panoorin niyo yung mga music video. At saka sa Shoutout kay Renz. Oo, sobrang nonsense. Sobrang nonsense. Akala ko ako lang nakakapansin. All this time tumatahimik ako about dyan. Kasi bagay, kanya-kanyang trip na music. Pero, wala trashy. Actually, pinagsabihan ko pa yung pamangkin ko silang lang. Sabi ko lang, nakikinig ka ng ganyan? Pinagsabihan ko pa siya. Sabi ko, okay lang makinig ng rap, pero pakinggan mo yung lyrics ng kanta sa rap. Napaka Alam niyo yun? Basta nakaka-degrade. Siguro sa part ng mga babae nakaka-degrade kasi may mga narinig akong kantang bagong rap ngayon na tingin sa babae object, ganun. Basta ganun, basta napaka-trashy. Napaka-trashy nung. O kaya, saka yun pa nonsense. Parang, ano ba yun? Ano ba tong kanta na to? About sa pagyayabang ba to? About sa paghahangin? About sa marami siyang babae? Mga ganon. Example ng cover songs. Cover song ng rap, cover song ng ano ba yan, ng pop. Kasi may mga nagko-cover song na okay naman. Example, ano? Example ba ng cover song? Parang si Morissette. Gumawa siya ng cover song ng original na kanta ni Regine. Yung mga ganun. Yun, sabi ni Sir Jimmy, Advanced International Women's Day daw bukas. May mga magagandang 80s saka 90s na na kanta ha. Ayan. Example nga, yung mga kanta ni hindi ako maka-OPM, pero may mga kanta si Regine na ginawa ni Morissette ng cover. Yung mga ganon, yung example na maganda. Yun, thank you sa advice. Again guys, sa mga nanonood ngayon stream, again, don't forget to like and share our stream. Sana guys, ma-share niyo yung stream. Sobrang laking bagay yung pag-share ng stream. Thank you sa pag-share, Makmak, ha. Maraming salamat.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Ayun, yung cold. Area ni Sniper Wolf yun. Thank you, Master G.
Now, pal number 2. Freeze the key.
Uy, Ongski, thank you sa pag-share. Yun, maraming salamat. Thank you. Ay, salin, area ni Raven. Hala, ayaw. Hindi siya nasasira. Wala, ayaw. Maski yung base ng camera, ayaw. Pwedeng takbuhan na lang. Ay, ganun? Balik-balik ako. Ah, wait ko lang. Ay, sisi. Thank you, thank you. Pag naging blue, no, okay na. Yun. So, ayan. 1 minute. Babalik naman sa foundry. Ah, kapag hot. Yun. Thank you, thank you. Yon, okay na. Finally. Shoutout kay Jude. Oo, Mac. Tapos na. Saka patay na rin si Sniper Wolf. Patay yung mga tinuturo mo. Alam ko na yun. Ah, kailangan mabilis. Yo, thank you. Or babalik sa normal temperature eh. Ito. Binibilisan ko na. Kung pwede lang magbulsa ng ano eh, ng yellow eh.
What was that noise?
Yon, blue pa din.
Was that the wrong one?
PAL code number 2 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 3.
Okay, there goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
Oo nga, second computer pala. Paano? Paano sirain? Ganon? Sayang ginamit ko na, sorry. Hindi ko alam. Sensya na. Yung isa, pinampatay mo sa helicopter. Nagamit ko yung Nikita.
Where'd he go?
Alin yun? Ayos, stinger! Para di ka marinig ng guard pag tumatakbo, equip and equip mo yung chaff o kahit na anong weapon, mabilis sa pindot ng R1 while running. Yun, thank you, Evan. Naalala ko parang yung sa run online lang. Ganito rin kasi sa run eh. Oo, alam ko yung pangkatok na yon para ma-confuse yung ano, yung mga kalaban. Shoutout kay Kuya Kles, good evening. Ay, oo nga pala. Ano ba yan? Mali-mali ko. Game pala sa PS1 yun. Signalis. Lakas trip ni Omski eh. Shoutout kay Ellie Santos, good evening.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox Dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all
Ito
the
yata
details,
kostong heart attack eh.
What are you
Fox
trying to
Dye.
say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Fox Die kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Die vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Totoo nga, traitor nga si Naomi. Dengbak siya. Parang yung sa dengbak siya lang eh, no? Okay guys, ayan, nakaka 1 hour and 1 hour and a half na rin ako. Kakat ko na rin muna. Continue ko na lang bukas to. Oh, ayan guys, again sa mga tawag na to.
You caught Snake?
Tapos na yan bukas. Oh! Talaga? So, ganun lang siya kay-click. So, ayun. So, again guys, ayan, sa mga nag-drop by po pala ulit, ayan, sa mga nag-like, sa mga nag-share, sa mga bumili ng supporter budget, sa mga nasa stars. Thank you so much. Yun, sa mga walang sawang masipag nag-share ng stream, maraming salamat. Saka see you ulit by tomorrow. Ayan, sabi ni Master Chief, tapos na ito bukas. Yan, kaya na daw itong tapusin bukas. Akala ko, ina-expect ko ano pa to. Ina-expect ko mahaba-haba pa to. Ayun. Pinagsabi kanina, hindi ko na malala, parang hindi ko malala. Basta may isang viewer kanina nagsabi na mahaba pa daw to. Kasi marami pa daw mga revelations dito. Ayun nga, katulad nga nun, yung kay Naomi. Traitor pala si Naomi. Ayun. Yung pala yung reason kung bakit nagkakaroon ng kala nyo heart attack yung DARPA chip. Diba? Dahil pala dun sa Fox Die. So, ayun guys. Yan. Kung thank you din sa inyong lahat. Saka see you ulit by tomorrow.
In China, they say, the snake, knowing itself, strikes swiftly. It means that if you have confidence that what you are doing is part of your true nature, there should be no hesitation. I don't know whether your orders are in your true nature or not, but Snake, believe in yourself.
I cannot believe it. Dr. Naomi working with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either.
But if what Campbell says is true...
I know. Nastasha, have you ever heard of Fox Die?
Fox Die? No, sorry. I never heard of it.
Oh well, forget about it.
Naomi's an enemy spy? I can't believe it.
I don't want to believe it either, but...
Snake, leave it to Colonel Campbell. You've got to concentrate on re-inputting that detonation code.
You're right.
So Naomi's a spy, just like I thought. Campbell is hiding something too. But that's okay. Fox dye is a virus, a biological weapon. There must be a vaccine. We can worry about getting that later, Snake, but right now you've got to focus on re-inputting those detonation codes, okay? Now you've got to warm it. You need to find someplace hot.
Now you've got to warm the key up. Find someplace hot.
What about Naomi?
Sorry, Snake. I'm still investigating.